What's up, everybody? It's your boy General Littlesaki here. Welcome back to the Battlefield. Today's episode, we are at Johto Falls, and do you know what that means? That's between Kanto and Johto. So we are close to finally finishing this series. This Pokemon series has been forever long chapter of our life. I understand. Sad tears and joy, happiness, congratulations, finally over with. I know, right? Okay, so without further ado, our mission is to find the source. Where do we go to the Elite Four? Because I have no idea. I just remember this part when you first are introduced into the game. There's the little island corner, and I did not cheat my way where I had to watch someone else play, okay? So anyway, so I can't get the item, but it's okay though. So we're now going to go up through the hill, or to the water top, and then we're just going to explore. Hopefully that's where our next destination is, and I didn't teach my, Juzo, that moveset I thought I did, so this is just completely my fault. I was prepared for all of this, and now, it looks like I'm not prepared, so I should have been doing this before before we are playing today, and I thought I did, because I got rid of that Whirlpool nonsense. I didn't like the move, so your boy realized that move had to go. It wasn't a part of our lives, and now look at that. That's really quick animation. Okay, that's fine, though. Alright, now we're going to get down here. And so, I'm kind of sad in a way. This game is almost over. Our journey is almost complete. And let's go into this little house. Ooh, old grandma. Where are you off to with Pokemon? I know, the Pokemon League. I know, grandma. Are you a Pokemon loyal enough for you to win? I hope so. Let me see. Ah, your Pokemon trusts you very much. It's nice to see a good trainer here. I give for your journey. Oh boy, I received the item TM37. Okay, you know what? I wish this like this. You know, in general, if you help a granny, she'll give you back with a Pokemon moveset. You know what I'm saying? No, only worked in the Pokemon world, but that's why I like Pokemon. Now, I would always discuss this with a couple people I know, and we always debate about. If we had to choose an anime scenario where you want to live, or it's either where you want to live or man, I'm already butchering what I'm saying. So basically, you guys understand me, right? You know I mess up, okay? You know what I'm trying to say, right? If we had to choose any anime out there or cartoons, you know, I don't judge, which place or universe would it be? I said Pokemon. I think Pokemon would be an amazing place to, you start all over from scratch if you can, right? Because sometimes you think about it. When you're gone from this earth, right? Do you just go to the holy upstairs, or you just float in space or in the darkness? Who knows? So I was thinking to myself, if there's a way, if you can just like put me in a coma, right? This already didn't sound good, but in my mind it did. Like, if there was a way where I knew my life was miserable, right? If I couldn't get a wife, can't have a deadbeat dad, can't hold a job, off the streets. If there's a way where technologies where if you just want to die, you know what I'm saying, just want to, just to get rid of your life. If there's a way, wow, this really became really dark all of a sudden. I was thinking, okay, let me stop. I'm getting so confused. Let me push forward what I was going through my agenda, okay, over here. So, as I was saying, if there's a way that society can allow us, if you can put us in these little incubators and we could choose, if we can choose the rest of our days in the mindset, it would be Pokemon for me. So I think I'll probably start age 10, I don't know, that sounds kind of sad. Okay, let's talk something about it, a little bit more happier, okay? I don't know why I brought that up. I thought it'd be an interesting topic, then I realized, you know what? That's probably not good for any Pokemon content. In fact, that's probably the opposite of good Pokemon content. That's kind of cringy. And nothing else cringier than this Venusaur, because I love Venusaur. Okay, let's think of something happy thoughts. Okay, so let's talk about my first experience ever seeing a Pokemon episode. And I would like to hear from you guys, or, or you guys just remembered, when was your first time you ever saw Pokemon? For me, I actually remember the first time I legitimately, whatever. The word is gonna boggle me for it. Okay, so let me go back. So the first time I truly saw Pokemon, and this was a little later because Pokemon came out before I even noticed it. It was episode 2 when Ash, and Pikachu were in the Poke Center, right? And Team Rocket, kind of banged up Pikachu. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm getting so confused. You know what? Hold on. Scratch it. Pause, because I'm lying to myself. Okay. Oh, Magneton, my favorite. Okay. No, I do remember. So the first Pokemon episode I ever saw was episode 2 or 3. And when... You know what? It was episode 2, yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm lying to myself. I should have rehearsed this. I should have wrote notes down. But your boy's a rookie on this flow. And it's gonna hurt. I understand that. So let me be like Stephen A. Smith. Let me alliterate. I wish the English language wasn't so difficult to master. Get it? Because I used a Pokemon joke. No. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I'm already like 2 minutes. I'm probably like 3 minutes already. What I was going to talk about. So the first time I remember seeing a Pokemon episode is when Ash and Pikachu had to fight all the Spearows, and Pikachu zapped them with Thunderbolt. Okay, so then the episode came when Ash got Pikachu into the Pokemon Center, and then Misty, said, "Hey kid, you burned my bike. You better give me a bike." That was the first time I ever saw Pokemon for the first time, and I automatically loved it. Just got hooked to it. Maybe that's why I like Ash so much, because he was that, naive 10-year-old boy, who goofed off, but didn't really care about other people's feelings. So he was kind of a jerk. You know what? I don't think he would make it this day and age, honestly, in 2019. That's that 2000 and, that's that 1997 nonsense. But that was the first time I loved Pokemon. And then the first time I ever collected the cards, I can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure that my grandma at the time, rest in peace, grandma. I love her. She bought me a Pokemon box set where it came with a DVR, of like 3 episodes, right? And and it was the Lieutenant Surge episodes, and that was my first and ever Pokemon fight that wasn't rigged, with Misty and Brock, and I absolutely loved it. It was cool, it was dope, and it made me love Pikachu. And maybe electric Pokemon are my third favorite, because your boy loved Ghost and Poison. That's the OP nonsense we're talking about here. But I absolutely loved it, and so that's why I really, because Pokemon was the only true show that really stuck with me to nowadays, as a grown, full, pathetic man I am today. But I'm proud of it. I'm joking, by the way. I'm actually, let me stop. Okay, so onwards. Okay, what am I talking about? I'm just going on anything I'm talking about. Okay, so anyway, so let's talk about some more Pokemon stuff, because for you guys, I would love to know, 1 comment, 2 comments, 1,000 comments, who knows? I would love to know that if you guys still love Pokemon, why you like Pokemon. Is Pokemon good now or not really? Was it bad and then good, or was it good then bad? I really like to know what other people thinking, because the one thing about having a normal job, a 9 to 5 job, a 8-hour shift job, is you could actually go out and talk to your co-workers or talk to customers about stuff like this. Now, sometimes they probably don't understand what you're talking about, or sometimes they'll probably say, "Hey, grow up. You're a grown-up now. You don't need to watching, cartoon nonsense." It has happened, folks. Believe me. But, I let it be bygones. But I'm always curious about what do other people think. So, my question is for you guys, when was it you guys realize, okay, Pokemon's more than just a hobby or a likeness. It is life. Pokemon is life to me, and that might seem a little crazy, but it's true. I mean, if I had to die, I would love to have a Blaziken sarcophagus. Get it? The Pokemon sarcophagus. You know what I'm talking about? Puns? No? Okay, I'm sorry. All right. I'm just trying to keep it interesting because I think Pokemon, and back then it was a little bit weird to say, hey, I love Pokemon, but now people are not gonna make fun of you because I see a lot of people with Pokemon shirts, t-shirts, hats, jeans, shoes, socks, ties. They're older, like 20s to 30s, even 40-year-olds that show Pokemon love. And back then you thought only for kids. I mean, it kind of was, but you know what? Hey, if you love it, you love it. That's what I love about Pokemon. That's what I like about the Pokemon community. Even though I'm technically not a Poke YouTuber, and I always keep saying that in these episodes, but I just love Pokemon. It's a part of me. So anyways, that's why I love Pokemon, and I would like to know if you guys, is that one reason why you guys like Pokemon? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I really want to know everybody's opinions. Even if you hate Pokemon, I want to know why you hate it. I mean, it's going to hurt my feelings. I'm not going to lie. But you know what I ain't going to lie to? There's domination right here for Aqua Inu. Because Aqua Inu's still not the best we got going on for her. But it's okay because I know Aqua Inu could take on this Girafarig. But guess what? We ain't not today. I'm lying. It's all about Juzo. Juzo, I'm going to definitely, hopefully, get rid of that submission off screen. It's a complete nonsense. And look at this. I'm only going to show you one more time of the submission because look how much damage it does. It does 20% of damage. I can't have that. No way, Jose. Now, I was thinking, would it be cool if they make like a Pokemon museum, right? I was thinking this, like, later or today, that they have a Smithsonian, right? Just for history. They got a whole, in Japan, they have a whole Case Closed, or Detective Conan little town. They got a whole, what do you call that? I'm thinking, that stuff. You don't want to talk about. No, really? No, they had a whole One Piece, carnival, just dedicated for One Piece. They also have, not Bakugan, none of that, oh god, it's gonna escape me. I'm gonna remember it, and it's gonna be bothering me the whole time now while we're playing this. But anyways, it's very popular too in Japan. It's mech anime, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I think they have it in Japan, but like in America, I would love to see a complete Pokemon museum where you could just get anything Pokemon merchandise, Pokemon food, Pokemon history, Pokemon TV shows, anything to do with Pokemon. I would love to go there. It probably I know in New York there is a Pokemon place in New York I've been to. It's kind of small. I don't know if it got bigger or smaller. Who knows? But Pokemon would be cool. Man, I want to get some Pokemon merch. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I had one friend. I think I said this before, but you know what? Don't matter, because I want to say it again. He had the coolest Pokemon Gengar I ever saw, bruh. It was dope. And I asked him, where can I get it? And I can't remember what he said, and it's bothering me to this day. I know I could probably go on Amazon, because Amazon got everything. This is not sponsored by Amazon, and I do not want to be sponsored by Amazon. I'd rather be sponsored by Pokézon. Get it? Pokemon joke? No? Okay, you know what? It's funny because honestly, to me, I'm a funny person. I mean, not, like traditional funny, but when I'm trying to be funny, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? I try to be humorous, and it's not. I'm like naturally flow humorousness. Okay, this is just terrible. Anyways, so now let's go to some more Pokemon content, because I know there's a lot of new Pokemon stuff coming out there. Like I mentioned last time we played this game, yes, I have found out, and I was talking to another YouTuber. Yes, there is a new Pokemon series coming out next year. And it's with Ash, and I guess a new person that looks like Ash. It is Ash's cousin. I'm going to call him Ash's cousin, because they look alike. Or Fidelia, that's Ash's mom. Been doing something around with the coroner, if you know what I mean. Let me stop. This is not Pokemon-friendly content, okay? Anyways, so I'm excited for the new anime. The animation looks fantastic, by the way, so I have no problem with the anime looks department. I just hope the storyline is good. I really do, because I think a good storyline in Pokemon is very rare. It truly is. And I'm just so excited because Ash actually won something, when he was in Sun and Moon. And I just hope they don't, kill him out, in a couple of episodes. I'm just hoping Pikachu. I'm hoping Pokemon in the future will be bright because a lot of times of these sitcoms, these series, they drag it to the mud. The Simpsons, Family Guy, Scooby Doo, my beloved Scooby, and other shows, etc., where they won't kill them off. They can't kill them off. It makes profit and money is so important to them. And you know what? I don't blame them. Money is important to everybody to survive. For me, it's a survival thing. It's not like, oh, I want money. No, it's just a survival mechanism. But anyways, I'm so excited for this series. I hope it does well. I hope Pokemon fans will love it. I know I would. I haven't seen it yet, so we don't know yet. All right. So, okay, you know what? Hold on for a second.
One long, angry line later.
Okay, so I had to heal up all of my Pokemon. I had to get some other stuff so we can carry on to our adventure. And hopefully we can go to the Pokemon League Championships. And we've been battling a couple of trainers, even though we were talking about other Pokemon content stuff. And I wasn't really talking about the game-wise. But if you guys haven't noticed, we are getting close because they're constantly talking about championships. Okay, so where's my championship? That's what I wanted to know. I am the general after all, right? Because you think the general should at least know where his subjects are going, right? Nope. But anyway, so if you guys haven't noticed that all of our Pokemon is doing pretty well. Why am I shouting? I don't know why. But I'm very happy. So has anybody ever realized or even talked about or even wanted to know what were the Johto Wars? Because since we're in Johto, and they kind of mentioned it frankly, and yes, there's in the Lucario movie, they did briefly talk about some kind of war. I was wondering, will Pokemon ever think of having maybe a series of the past of how Pokemon humans came together, especially in Johto? Because even the newer version of the Johto versions, episodes, wherever you can find them at, I don't know what they're called, besides the Chronicles, they briefly talk about it. And I'm kind of interested in and wanted to know and to hopefully, pave the way of how do Pokemon and humans, collide with each other because they fought each other, right? And they did that in the new version of the really quick miniseries of the Pokemon. If you go to the Pokemon app and Pokemon TV and you can watch some of that stuff right there, promotion to Pokemon, you're welcome. Anyway, so in the couple of episodes, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's where 3 unknown Pokemon were burnt in the town, or in the town, I meant to say in the tower. I don't know where I got that confused, but regardless. Yes, and so they were dead, and then Ho-Oh came down on them and, reborn them into legendary creatures. And I want to know the war. I want to know the concept. I want to know the geography. I want to know the power struggle. I want to know the politics and that, the culture-wise. I think all that kind of interesting stuff to me. And like in Pokemon, I mean, there's so much stuff that we have not even ask questions about or get answers from the creator of Pokemon, and maybe he don't know, because like a lot of times when beautiful, intelligent people who make these wonderful worlds, I don't know if they really have all the answers to, and maybe they don't want to know all the answers to. I know some people I talked to said they don't want to know a lot of the answers to. They just want to just leave it alone. I'm not like that. I must know what's going on with my series, you know what I'm saying? Like, who the hell is Ash's father? I want to know that real quick. Who is Ash's pa? Is he a Elite Four? Is he a Team Rocket member? Is he a superhero? These questions I must know. Okay, I will personally go to everybody's house. No, I wouldn't do that. But stuff like that. I just want to know so much about this world because it's so fascinating. And yes, there are a lot of Pokemon channels that do have topics like those. and I don't know exactly because I don't watch them, but I do know, damn it, they do have those. So you should probably check those out, and I probably should check them out too. And I'll probably, in the next episode, I'll probably discuss them a little bit more to give them more in clear detail, and let you guys know. Go on and search for them, because that's all you gotta do is show love. But there's so much stuff we don't know about the Pokemon universe, and the stuff we do know, is it really legit? Oh god, this English language, never mind. Go for it, go for it. Anyway, so on to the next subject of Pokemon, because the good thing about playing a Pokemon game is you want to learn about Pokemon content. And guess what? I am the right channel for this Pokemon stuff. If you guys love, and I'm self-promoting myself, by the way, so if you guys didn't realize. So let's go into this house first. So if this is for anybody who don't know me or not subscribers to me, thank you, by the way, for watching, and thank you for subscribing, and thank you for people who are not subscribing but watching my videos. That's good too. I appreciate that. Okay, so anybody who just don't know me or don't know this channel or just kind of saw a couple of episodes and wondering. So basically, I want to give this a little bit more notion that when I'm doing a Pokemon walkthrough, I won't just do blah, 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 just talk about Pokemon. Not that much. What I'm trying to do in these walkthroughs is we're going to talk about Pokemon stuff that it can either help you or break you. I don't know why I said that, my bad. But because there's so much knowledge you can do while you're in this game. And I don't see a lot of Pokemon walkthrough people really talk about Pokemon universe or episodes or theories or games in a Pokemon walkthrough game. Now, there are a couple times I do mention there are some I've seen a couple times, but they don't do it consistently. And I don't do it consistently, so is that a double entendre? I don't know. I don't know. Forget about my little rant. It's not even a rant. I'm just a curious question, though. How do people find me? I was trying to look at the data could they give you in the charts. Who watches your stuff, outsiders, not outsiders, and I'm always curious. Who picks up, who just one day decide to type in Pokemon or just come across my videos, because, YouTube ain't gonna help your boy. YouTube say, Sake, nah, you're just too small. You're insignificant to our money making. I say, well, you give me a shot. I could probably make it, break it for you in the bank, because, let me stop. Let me stop. That was okay. But I'm always curious how people who are not subscribed to me find me, and that's cool though. I appreciate that, because I don't make it easy on myself, because I do multiple things. I don't do one thing and consistently. So thank you for everybody watching, by the way. So a big love, big shout out, and I appreciate y'all for everything. Now, just little thing you guys could do for your boy, and it helps me a lot. Just share. That's all I want. Okay, done with my self promotion, and now let's go to what we came here to do, and it's to grind. And we've been grinding pretty far. I'm surprised. Is this part of the Pokemon legacy thing we gotta do? Because I don't remember in the new version games. Oh, we're not even quite there yet, because I did promise you we're gonna face the Elite Four, and then our battle conclusion ends. But I don't see the Pokemon walkthrough, or there is one in this game. Who knows? But it's about time. But anyway, so let's go into another Pokemon topic. I think it'd be kind of fun to talk about, and it's the side characters. So my side character is Misty and Brock, day one squad, you know what I'm saying? First episode to Johto, literally the Johto for Misty, and I hated that. And you know what? I never understood why they cut Misty out, man. I don't get it. Did that make sense? Is that proper English? I don't care. I don't comprehend why they got rid of Misty. I love Misty. I'm pretty sure a lot of people love Misty. I shipped Ash and Misty. I really did. I was hoping, I still hope they would grow old together. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about that. But I don't understand why they got rid of her. Maybe because of May. Maybe two female, main characters. Maybe they will duke it out with each other. Who knows? And her little brother Max. Some people found Max annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I found him annoying, but I liked him though. He come out as a pompous, arrogant, know-it-all person. He's that type of character that, he's too smart for everyone else, so he has to treat them all like, foolish people and scum. but after a while, he grew on me. You know what I'm saying? I like Max. Now, I thought really, May and Max should get their own show. Not Max really, but May should definitely. And she had came back a couple times, and I like that in Diamond and Pearl. I really did like that. I like Dawn. I thought Dawn was a good character, female character. Not Iris. I absolutely can't stand Iris, and a lot of people can't either. So we're all for that. And then come the later, all the later Pokemon girls. Yeah, they're okay. Sabrina, is that her name? Serena. I can't remember. The girl with the Finnegan. It's because I kind of stopped watching at that point. Black and White just really killed it for me, and that's another topic I want to know. I've noticed when I kind of talk to people who like Pokemon, and I kind of talk to people about Pokemon, we all come to the conclusion, and that's probably like 30 people I know, like at work. No, they're not co-workers. They're just like people who. Oh wait, hold on. There's something going on. Oh, Bobo is evolving. Finally, we've been waiting for 2 episodes for him to evolve. Look at that, man. Look how beautiful he is with his beautiful... Oh, did I see his eyes? My boy, you saw his eyes. My boy, Polish One, is killing it, bruh. Now, he's trying to learn a new move, so we're not going to mess with that. So, as people that, customers-wise, when I work at my job, I talk to people who I know are like Pokemon fans. There's some regular people coming, constantly. And I always ask them who are fans of the show, when did you guys start losing interest in Pokemon? And really, out of the 30-ish people I know, let's say roughly 25, they said of Black and White. It just got too redundant with the Ash and Irish thing. And it was stale. And I get it. Pokemon is a rinse-repeat show. It doesn't really do much. And it does a little bit of things, here and there. But it's your basic, journey show for kids, and I get it. And that's where a lot of people kind of, let Pokemon, they still like the card game, they still like the games, the plushies, and all that good palaver. But the show really killed a lot of the old-time fans, because they're not suited for the old-time fans. They're suited for the new generation, and we get it, I get it. That's when I really stopped watching Pokemon. And, I kind of stopped. I kind of watched a little bit of the other one when they went to the other regions. And then the new one, Sun and Moon, that was a huge turn off for me personally, wise, because of the animation, how it looked. It looked like it came from the early 2000s animation. It didn't look crisp or nice. And so I watched a couple of it, but I don't know. I gotta watch it again just because I want to do a whole Pokemon anime review on the show. So I definitely have to watch it again. But to me, I'm glad Pokemon is coming back. Hopefully with something greater. Mostly because the animation looked good. Like I said earlier in the morning time episode of 20 minutes ago. So I can't wait. So hopefully Pokemon will change my mind. Hopefully there'll be a good story content, because I like a good story. What breaks it for me, for any any plateau, anything that had to do with, a vision in my eyeballs, the story has to be important. That has to be the key thing to give me interest. And just like, what you call that show? Not like all this stuff that escaped me. Game of Thrones. That has to keep you interested. No, I haven't seen it personally. I've seen a couple of episodes, couple clips, and the storyline to me personally, don't hate on me, don't hate on your boy, because I'm only one person. Okay, I'm only one fool. I didn't like the storyline. That's, to me, it's not a storyline I would go through, and that's okay. Don't hate on me. I don't want no dislikes on this comment, because I'm not crazy about Game of Thrones. But I understand the appeal to other people. I get it. It is interesting. It's fascinating for them. To me, the storyline was lacking, and I don't want to hear it, because I don't know any of the characters' names. So please, God of the Lord of Pokemon, of Ho-Oh, please, no debating. Or maybe I'm overreacting this, because no one's really going to do it. But you know what? I can drink, right? I could drink big. My parallels off. But nah, so it's all about storyboard. storyline. I mean, characters. I mean, sure. I like the characters enough that I can stay with them. But as long as the storyline, the plot wise is fantastic, I'll watch it to the end. So that's what I gotta say. And pretty much that's what Pokemon really needs to do. If Pokemon, even though Pokemon don't care what I gotta say, and people probably think I'm crazy. You know, they probably say, Saki, what you talking about? Pokemon been around 25 plus years. And you're right, it had been 25 plus years. But I feel like Pokemon is getting to that point where the only reason why it's so relevant because it's nostalgic for us. And nothing else. If we really dissect Pokemon as just as an entity of itself without, the caption, the names, the brand, the personal really Pokemon is just your basic kid show. Nothing special, nothing game. And I'm pretty sure someone will probably think I'm crazy. But that's true. I mean, let's be real. I love Pokemon to death. Pokemon is my favorite anime of all time. No doubt. No question about it. But if I'm going to be honest with myself, if it wasn't for the lack of story or whatever and the characters, it wouldn't be great. If the story was completely whack, I wouldn't watch it. Okay? Or if I didn't get the premise. Because the thing about storytelling is, if it goes far-fetched, okay, but if people can still believe it's far-fetched, then you got something going. If people can say, okay, I get the premise, yeah, it's a little crazy, but guess what? It's fine, I understand it, and they get it, and they buy into it, then there you go. So, are we finally at the Pokemon League? Because I am exhausted, my Pokemon exhausted. We need a quick, intermission, and you know what it is? It's almost football tomorrow. And there's college football and professional football. But guess what? My college football won Thursday night. So I do apologize for not posting that yesterday. But your boy had to support Georgia Tech. Okay? Your boy had to support the home team. The ATL, baby. Okay. So I think we're good. We're going to explore just 1 second. Just give a little glimpse for the future for you boys and girls. And you know what? Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy this, because last video it got a lot of likes. Or no, sorry, a lot of likes. It got a lot of views, and I thank you for that. So if you guys could do the same thing, just share the video, like the video, subscribe to me. I will appreciate that. Like and always, show love and peace to the world, and peace. Oh, I just remembered. They're called Gundam animes.